The Sacramento Kings are more desperate to re-sign De'Aaron Fox than Bob Dylan is to smoke 6-packs a day. But unfortunately for them, you can't always get what you want. De'Aaron has 2 years left on his deal, and all signs point to him leaving Sacramento and never coming back. After turning down a contract extension last year, De'Aaron said that he, quote, wants to make sure that we're in a position to try and win in the future. Yeah, they're not in a position to accomplish any of that. Even though Mike Brown openly criticized Fox more than awful coaching criticizes Bronny
James does not understand the fundamentals of the game of basketball.
Fox openly disagreed with the front office on the decision, signaling some more turmoil. If you own a Lambo and you're forced to part ways with it, what option would be in your best interest? To sell it or to give it to Goodwill? Obviously, to sell it and make a return. The world isn't that nice. The same line of thinking applies to the Sacramento Kings. They'd rather get assets in return for their star than lose him for nothing. And trading Fox this year while he still has 2 years left on his contract would make sense because the longer Fox is penciled into a deal, the higher value he'll have, and that's where the Lakers come into play. What the Los Angeles Lakers need more than anything is speed. Let me show you what I mean. A big problem the Lakers have is using too much of the shot clock until they get into any action, and this is mostly due to their lack of speed on the perimeter. Here LeBron gets the ball in the left post with 14 seconds left on the shot clock, and just watch these next 9 seconds. LeBron finally collapses the defense, and we chuck up a low percentage 3 from a 31% three-point shooter. But the crazy thing about this possession is that the ball touches the paint for the first time 20 seconds into the shot clock. That should never happen for a team that's taking that long to shoot. Here, De'Aaron, using his speed and IQ, gets the ball into the paint only 5 seconds into the shot clock, which allows a plethora of options and the Kings to get easier downhill looks. There's 4 seconds left here, and watch how De'Aaron gets into the paint and beats the Lakers defense to create a 2-on-1. Besides LeBron James, the Lakers don't have anyone who's speedy when going downhill with the ball in their hands, and LeBron should not be the primary ball handler anyway. We need a fast and efficient point guard to decrease LeBron's usage rate and just create better looks for him. Watch here. When the double team comes, LeBron makes the right read. But the Mavericks will live with this all day because they'd much rather have Dorian Finney-Smith get a paint touch with no momentum than LeBron get a paint touch with a full head of steam. And it ends up working out for the Mavericks, as this is the shot the Lakers end up with. De'Aaron Fox is the best point guard in the league when getting downhill off of a pick and roll, and when he touches the paint instead of Trey Lyles or some other role player, good things happen for the Kings. This year, the Lakers ranked 25th in shot attempts per game and 21st in pace. The Cavs and the Thunder, the two best teams in the league, both rank in the top 10 in pace, and the Cavs and the Celtics are both in the top 10 in shot attempts per game, and the Thunder not falling too far behind. The point is, the best teams in the NBA have found the perfect balance of playing fast and getting good looks, and right now the Lakers aren't consistent at either. A player like De'Aaron Fox is almost a necessity if we want any chance of winning, so here's a hypothetical way that this can happen. In this trade proposal I've cooked up, the Lakers give up Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Max Christie, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and their 2 first-round picks for De'Aaron and Alex Len. Look, I'm not happy about trading Austin here either, but there's no point in acting like we won't have to give him up in order to acquire De'Aaron, okay? And I know Rob Pelinka talks high about Austin, but trust me, we know from the past that Rob is not afraid to trade his young assets for a superstar. Look at what happened with AD. The Kings also get Max Christie, whose value is higher than ever, Rui Hachimura and Jalen Hood-Schifino, who are both cheap and young. The big man is something the Lakers obviously need, and while Alex Len is obviously just a role player, he's still a big presence who can protect the rim, unlike Jackson Hayes. With this trade, the Lakers can roll out a starting lineup of De'Aaron Fox, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dalton Knecht, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, with Vando, Gabe Vincent, Cam Reddish, Alex Len, Shake Milton, and Jackson Hayes off the bench. That starting lineup is perfect for so many reasons. Defensively, you have De'Aaron Fox and Dorian Finney-Smith, who are both elite on the perimeter, and you have the best rim protector in the league as the last line, obviously Anthony Davis. Offensively, you've got the fastest and most efficient penetrator of the basketball in the league, next to the player with the highest IQ in the league, next to one of the best scorers inside of the three-point line in the league, next to 2 of the best catch-and-shoot specialists in the league. This lineup is perfectly balanced all around, and yes, the bench scoring is lacking a little, but it is still serviceable enough for a team with 3 ball-dominant superstars. This lineup would allow LeBron to play off the ball, it would allow his usage rate to decrease, it would allow him to get better looks, it would prevent him from getting double-teamed as much, it would also allow AD to get better looks, it would allow AD to be doubled less, and we'd get more shots up, which allows AD to get more offensive rebounds. I know this whole idea seems far-fetched, but if the Lakers somehow got the opportunity to acquire De'Aaron Fox, they should absolutely do it. If traded, De'Aaron Fox would completely transform this Lakers team from stagnant and forceful to graceful, quick, and smooth.